Welcome to the 2021 Heart of America Athletic Conference Women's Volleyball Media Day. I'm your host, Stephen Davis. Right now, we are joined by Benedictine College head women's volleyball coach, Victoria Hurtt. Coach, thanks for taking some time for us. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
You're very welcome. Great to have you on. You are the newest coach in the conference, newest coach in the Heart here in 2021. Just joined the Ravens back in March. How has it gone so far since you took the job and getting you and your team ready for your first season?
You know what, guys, it's been super good. The team is bought in. We have amazing captains, and I'm super excited to see them play this weekend and start implementing all the things that we've been learning. So I can't complain at all.
Has it been kind of a whirlwind? Has it been what you expected in the months leading up to the start of the season?
There's always those new coach things, but overall, it's been a smooth ride. I think we have a great AD. We have a great support system here, and so it's been great so far, to be honest.
Who have you kind of leaned on for advice on being a first-time head coach and how to get a team ready? And then once you get into the season, how to handle things that happen? Who are some of the folks you've leaned on for advice?
A lot of people here, the basketball coaches, their offices are right next to mine, so they've been amazing. Obviously, some of my former coaches and people that I've worked under, they've been amazing mentors for me. And so they've made my ride super smooth because I'm just learning from all their mistakes. And I'm like, okay, here we go.
Nothing better than trial and error sometimes, too, to get out there and experience it yourself.
Yeah,
You were a
definitely.
standout in your playing days at Iowa State. What are some of the philosophies and experiences you can take from your time in the Big 12 in Ames to apply now to the Heart and coaching at Benedictine?
That hard work pays off. That's one thing that I learned from Christy is she showed me that hard work pays off, and that, just the different ways to play the game and strategies and all that stuff I take from her. She's taught me so much. I got to talk to her over the summer, and she was a great mentor for me still to today. So she's been awesome and something that I'll take for me for the rest of my life.
How much do you think you'll refer to your playing days when you sit down and talk with your team of, hey, when I played, we did this, without trying to sound like you're too old and go, back in the day when I played, and still relate to the players that, hey, you've done this fairly recently?
Yeah, all of my experiences I share with them because I didn't go through them just for me. I went through them so I can let other people know and so they can learn from me, just like I'm learning from people that came before me. So I tend to talk about it a lot because I understand what they're going through, and I'm super relatable to them. So yeah, I do use those a lot, but I think I go through things not just for me, but for other people. So
let's talk about your team. You guys get started this Friday and Saturday in the Missouri Valley Invite. What are you hoping to see from your team when you guys take the floor for the first time?
I'm looking for consistency and just working on the things that we've been working on. I'm not too worried about the other side of the court. I'm worried about what are we doing? Are we executing the plays? Are we getting free balls to target? Are we doing those things and doing what we've been doing in practice? So that's what I'm excited to see this weekend. And they've been working so hard and really have been locking in this preseason. So I'm excited to see them play.
Do you think it'll be more exciting for you or for them to have a different team across the net on the other side and not have to do intersquad stuff?
Oh, I think they're super excited to play against someone else. So I know they're excited to play against, yeah, we've been just beating each other up on the court. And so they're excited to play this weekend. They're done practicing.
You mentioned consistency as a key for your team. What kinds of things specifically are you looking for in consistency? Is it all facets of the game, or are there a couple areas you focused on most of all?
I talked to the setters a lot about being consistent. I talked to the hitters about what shot selections are you making? Are you just going up and swinging, or you actually have something in mind when you go up to swing? And so those are kind of the things we're really talking about. And of course, serve and pass is always key. Being consistent in that is always going to win games and get you to that championship you want to be at. So that's things that we're looking at.
You're obviously new to the conference, as we mentioned. It's obviously one of the toughest conferences in the NAIA, some national powers, a lot of programs that are up and coming. It's tough to get to the top. What do you think it'll take for your team and your program as you build it to be successful in the Heart?
Continue to get better athletes each and every year, but you know what? The game is serve and pass. And so that's what we're going to be really good at. And that's what we want to be excellent at every single time we step on the court.
Who are some key players you're counting on for leadership this year?
We have some excellent captains in Megan Luby and Haley Dickerson. I mean, they're awesome. From day one, since March 1st, they said, hey, coach, what do you need from us? And we'll do it. And so I think their leadership alone is going to take us a long way. And I'm excited for them to have a great senior year.
You mentioned you've got a couple captains. Everybody's kind of new to you since you're the new coach. Who else are you excited to see out there on the court and see what they can do when the lights are on instead of in a practice situation?
Yeah. Mary Pat Taylor, she's doing an excellent job, 6 rotation player, super steady for us. We always know what you're going to get from her. So I'm excited to see her play this weekend. Also, Jocelyn Lewis is going to be a great hitter for us and a powerhouse. I feel like it's going to do great in the conference. And so those two, I'm really excited to see play. And then Kiki coming in from New Mexico Military Institute. She's been a great passer and defender for us. So I'm excited to see her as well.
You mentioned some of the other coaches there at BC that you've leaned on for some advice already. You mentioned your captains that are coming back. Do you feel like the BC community has accepted you in and you've kind of started to learn how special the school is there in Atchison?
Oh yeah, ever since day one, it's been a family environment. I can call on anybody and they're there for me and they'll answer any question that I have. So I'm very, very thankful for the support system and the big community that we have here.
That's Benedictine head coach Victoria Hurtt. Thanks for the time today, Coach. Good luck this season.
All right, thank you so much.